Very well done.
Thank you. He don't do the hitting thing.
Teacher's point from Will.
Do you guys think mid Shadow Demon can be a thing? Like in general, not in this particular game. I don't know. Even with Topson playing it, you look at this hero and you just have to get 4 and 5 stacks on people in fights to do a lot of damage, and that just feels so hard.
I don't think it's great, and for this game specifically, definitely not. Because you've got Viper. I feel like having a core Shadow Demon, even if you put like side lane Viper or something and you put mid Shadow Demon, like having those 2 cores together sounds pretty bad.
Yeah. But we do have to go back to something that we talked about with Viper for Secret though, and that's the raw magic damage output of this hero with Nether Toxin along with the amp. This is now these first 3 picks by Gambit. There's a lot of spell damage coming out in these fights.
Well, I was gonna say Chaos Knight for Gambit.
Oh, hey, this is the hero I wanted last game.
Enigma makes that harder. Ooh!
Wow.
That's a cool counter.
That is a very good counter to both Enigma and Monkey King.
Dates back to TI2.
This is Gambit's first game on the Shadow Demon, by the way.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Not a surprise. But again, that's one of the advantages. Just like we talked about with Mineski all of a sudden picking up Chen with Pile I Die.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of the advantages of having that true veteran player at your support role.
It's only their 4th game with Naga.
I like Brew Doom. I mean, you can still run Chaos Knight, but I think it's worse.
Is this the right approach, gents, by the way, for Gambit? This is the right approach. Is it something different now? Nothing else left in the tank? Got to come up with something?
I mean, I like their opener a lot.
Yeah. Which is a traditional Gambit opener.
I think the Naga Siren is very good here. I mean, if it fits the game, then yeah sure.
Okay.
It might be okay for Night Stalker as well. Though again,
Well, Night Stalker is Gambit.
I just don't think that hero is like all that good.
Yeah, I still have him as a hero that like he's gonna get. I think he's not gonna get picked that much the rest of this patch, and I think he's gonna get like 1 more buff, and he's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh, you could Leshrac as well.
For Secret or Gambit?
For Gambit, the Shadow Demon.
Oh, the old. Okay, all right. I actually kind of like Leshrac for Secret. But.
What did Secret pick spec last time against the Naga? That was their...
Secret are going to have that last overall pick. This is where Puppy likes to get creative with his drafts too.
I almost think they could have handled Troll. I would have rather they banned Spectre. Well, then you have the break mechanic against Spectre as well.
I would agree with that.
What about like Medusa for Secret?
I kind of feel like you get run over. I might be wrong here, but I think they also need a Roche hero. I think both sides need a Roche hero. Maybe Gambit, you know, that's like their last hurdle they're thinking of. Right now they need a win team fights hero. That's the Darkseer. That's your win team fight hero, Austin.
Yeah. When you said team fight, I thought about Darkseer, but...
It's your Afterlife hero. You got plenty of hard disable.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I like Afterlife on more...
I do too.
Aggressive heroes. But...
Yeah, they seem to have more success when Afterlife is on these heroes like Tide that can be on the front lines. I mean, I guess Darkseer can tank up quite a bit too. Oh boy. It's the lane counter to the Darkseer, and man.
And it does match well into Naga Siren because you just you reach your power spike faster than Naga does.
And it's just the answer. Remember, I mean, the big concern, right, was how are they going to deal with all this magic damage output from the first 3 picks? And the aim answers that. The kind of saving grace, though, when Will was talking about worrying about tempo, the AM, just about like half the games that AM gets picked in this patch, he just doesn't get to play Dota.
Yeah, it's going to be a worry, isn't it? Afterlife's 88th career game on Darkseer, the most he's ever played as well, so a little bit of a comfort for him. Will, whose draft did you like most?
And Puppy talked about the counter to the Naga. It's the anti-mage. I think that Secret's going to win this 3-0. You know, we're going to give one of them a bends. They're going to just rack up that collection. I know Austin's going to say Gambit because he's a shill, but I'm going to go with Secret 3-0. They're too good right now. I don't know if maybe Liquid can touch them. Maybe not even in this form, but yeah, I'm going to go Secret hard.
Yeah, I don't think that there's a team in Dota right now that can play with Secret. I think that's going to change before TI, but I think right now they're in a different class.
Okay, don't need to go to Captain Positive because we already know that he's going with Gambit for this particular game. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. This is Game 3, Secret versus Gambit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Game 3 of Team Secret versus Gambit here in the best of 5 grand finals. Secret 2-0 ahead at the moment. And boy, have we got some treats here in this match. We've got Zai Enigma, we've got Darkseer Spirit combos, we've got Core Naga Sirens. It's all going off here, Fogged.
But Puppy, you know, he spoke about the counter. The counter to the Naga Darkseer was the Enigma looking. This is a super throwback, right? So there's a lot of different things that come in here. They have some cool counters. They have this Shadow Demon versus the Bane, so you can always get those saves off right on the side of Gambit. And also, the Demonic Purge is pretty annoying because even if you do get your Jingo stacks up, it's going to instantly purge it off every single time you have a fight. So it could be a pretty nice pick. And FNG's always been one of the players that did. He's like this hero for the longest time.
Let's talk about, of course, this last pick from Secret, the Nisha Anti-Mage. It's pretty damn strong this game.
Yeah, they are pretty limited actually on their catch and disable form. It's going to be a lot of pressure onto Immersion, although he is one of, I mean, this is one of his, and actually this is his best hero, so.
Yeah, I believe the most games played at the moment on this LAN, and as of recent matches that Gambit have had.
Yeah.
Let's see, isn't enough. Can Gambit somehow put a stop? This is their last chance to put a stop to Secret's streak. Otherwise, Secret are going to be walking away with that $125,000 US top prize. He's down bottom, Puppy. He's got a fair few of the poison stacks on him. Gambit, they're blocking the creep wave to make sure that the momentum's going to be pushed against Secret underneath the tower. Secret taking a lot of damage with the Iron Shell as well. Immersion rolling forward. They'll give themselves first blood, Gambit, with this aggression.
It costed them a lot of mana, though. I mean, they get the first blood, but FNG has used a full mana pool, and so has the Darkseer to do so. They do clear the wave, though, too, and they force a reaction. And getting the first blood is always absolutely worth it. But it's costly.
Secret will react by bringing both Yapso and Puppy down here for now.
Okay, so FNG, this is the play he's going to do to make up for it, costing them a bit of their resources. He's actually just going to get the suicide very early on in this game.
Yeah, go for the quick and easy trip back to base.
Did Yapso actually... I think Yapso got extra for that. I think he was in a week old.
Probably looking at the XP, he probably did. Got a sort of
doesn't say did, but I saw it. I guess no, he just got. No, he didn't actually.
Was that from?
It just was from the overall. It looked like it was for a second, but he was quite far. So that's how you make it efficient, right? Instead of having to burn any of your extra regen, and he also is able to come down back bottom and bring those mangoes back to the Darkseer. So I do like that play a lot there by FNG.
Nisha now at least has the level 2, so can afford to hold that point for the blink if there is too much pressure on the lane. But as expected, it's going to get to that point where he can start to play aggressive onto the Darkseer, burn the mana at Old Katowice. Obviously, having FNG by the side, there is ways to fight back. They are going to look towards Yapso, again, Yapso this time. A lot of stacks of poison. That's going to be another kill for Gambit on this bottom lane with the aggression. They'll now turn towards Puppy. These Iron Shells doubling up, burning him down. He'll try and turn to keep alive with the Brain Sap. The poison isn't quite enough to kill him, as Puppy will survive this time round. And they will strike back, killing off Immersion. Nisha blinks forward, won't quite be able to get on top of FNG, as FNG still alive, as there's very few ways he can really get out of this. He's going to try and hide in the tree, but Puppy TP's in.
Oh,
he's still juking around. He certainly is FNG, biting his way around the tree, so he's outside of the range of the tower. He may even be able to deny himself without the supports being in range.
I don't think they're going to be in range.
Is Puppey going to be close enough to get a bit of it?
Oh, what a play by FNG.
Yeah, Puppey's not close enough. Again, FNG dancing around, drawing the attention of Secret supports away from the bottom lane, away from the other lanes as well.
They're able to put, they're able to kill the supports, but Nisha's still getting a ton of farm down here, and even gets himself one of those kills, or assists in kills, and he has a ring of health now already. So the dream as an anti-mage when you're playing versus these type of Darkstairs lanes is getting your ring of health in a decent time. He's got it at 2 minutes. So I'd say that, sure, they're killing the supports, but they're not putting the pressure on the AM.
Not at all. The other lanes are going pretty well for Secret as well. You see mid one, 16 for 6 against the 12 for 0 of Alpha Ninja. In the top lane too, Zai doing a beautiful job of controlling that lane and getting a lot of denies. Of course, creating these Eidolons and taking away the XP from Dahak, as he'll get that level advantage as Zai in the top 1v1.
This is not good for Gambit. This top lane situation that's happening at
bottom. They're going to try and roll in again. Looking towards Nishi. He's got the poison upon him. Nishi, can he survive through this? He cannot. They'll get the anti-mage. Gambit striking again down bottom, and this time getting the big kill. They'll also chase down Puppey. The Iron Shell burning him. Prop the brain sap as he tries to survive, but he cannot keep him alive. Mid lane, mid one turns. Boundless Strike holds back Alpha Ninja as Alpha Ninja nearly killed him off 1v1. But the kills continuing for Gambit down bottom, but the farm for Secret does persist to be unaffected. All 3 cores of Secret are finding farm. Puppey actually nearly getting older Kulich here. The Fade Bolt from Yapsor will secure the kill. They may find FNG too, as he'll be slept. Puppey continuing to right-click into him. Immersions come across to try and help FNG, but FNG cannot escape. A double kill for Yapsor. The roll from Immersion will allow him to get the final touch onto Yapsor, as the supports from both sides just brawling it out big time on this bottom lane.
That is exactly what we want. Immersion, he's still continuing to run, but there's a haste rune now, and mid one will be able to claim it. He's going to try to catch this Earth Spirit. There's even a sleep follow-up from Puppey, and they'll be able to
absolutely, with mid one here, an easy line for the Boundless Strike. Older Kulich has to surge and run himself away. Nisha trying for the body blocks. It will allow mid one to get the Jingu Mastery stacked up. He's diving this. TPs are coming in. We'll see how hard mid one looks to commit as he goes through the tree line. He's going to be able to keep himself on top of Older Kulich. Immersion is now in with the stun. That haste rune's run out. Mid one's gone pretty deep for this. He's got to try and build it back up. He's got the Boundless Strike available in a second, but doesn't get the last touch on Immersion. So he's unable to build up the Jingu, does have the point of Primal Spring to get out to safety. Top lane, FNG, he's joined forces with Dahak to try and put a stop to the lead that Zai's got so far in what has been a 1v1 for the majority of this first 5 minutes. 5 stacks of poison, Zai trying to dance around the trees, but this is a lot of magical damage and it's enough to burst him down. So FNG relieving some of the pressure that Dahak has had upon him on this top lane.
They're causing chaos all over the map. You still see these last hits. I mean, it's 6-6, so kill score is even, but those last hits is really building up. You pull up the net worth, it's still literally pull it up, but they're leading. I mean, AM's still getting the most farm in the game. Sure, they got him that one time, but he's still able to get so much down here because he got that early ring of health. But it's fun to see. I love seeing FNG. Like, they're just running around trying to make plays.
I mean, as you say, both team supports, FNG and Immersion, and Yapsor and Puppey really kicking off with some high-octane action in this laning stage.
And they're not slowing down at all. Look at this. FNG immediately, he walks mid, brings his Viper, and just smokes. He's like, all right, I don't want to slow down. I want to keep making these moves happening. I need to as well, because I can't actually let these lanes stay static, because the lanes are actually just, they're better for Secret, especially with this Enigma 1v1 versus Naga. That's the dream for Zai.
Zai level 6. He's got the Soaring Gloves of Haste. Of course, queuing up that Midas recipe. And he's going to be hitting it at good timing at the moment. Mid lane, they do get the connection onto Alpha Ninja with the Telekinesis Immersion. He's going to try and come across the Nether Toxin Break, causing issues. Mid-one does dodge the roll, but he'll still tick out to the poison. As both mid laners trade their life for one another. Mid-one able to take the kill on Alpha Ninja, though, before he got the kill back on him. So mid-one getting that XP advantage.
Both teams making identical rotations at that 6-minute mark.
Do see Puppey as well. Getting the control onto Immersion. Immersion will kick Puppey away and be able to roll a safe distance down to the river to escape.
I love when you see those type of mirror plays happening, because it's like both teams are understanding what they want to be doing with their draft, right? It's like, oh, level 6 on Viper, we can easily set up a kill. Level 6 on Monkey King, same exact type of concept. And they know that they don't, like the other lanes, it's really hard to set up kills for. Like top, they can kill the Enigma if he's too far stepped up, but now killing Nisha, it's just not going to happen until they have the levels in the Earth Spirit slow in order to. catch him off guard. And yeah, Nisha's just going to continue to ramp up. I'm very concerned about this AM's farm.
FNG's going to go for the setup on Puppey. Mercian's there, rolls forward, Boulder Smash down as well, slowing the two of them. The Malefice from Zai will slow down Immersion, but they do lose Puppey. Now with the wrap around from Dahak, he's got the control, but the black hole from Zai holds the two of them in place. He's still alive. Can Zai get out of there? In fact, he's going to be able to kill off Immersion with the Eidolons, and he's back up to the safety of the high ground. Oh, it's not safe enough, though. The poison had stacked up too much. Zai will still fall. FNG and Dahak now starting to split. Yapsa and Puppey will look towards FNG. FNG, as he got the speed to get away, he'll turn around, disruption onto the Bane to make sure there's no Nightmare to hold FNG down. Yapsa will continue to try and chase, but he's got the movement speed as FNG will get out of there. This action continuing to be so back and forth between the two teams, 9 for 9.
They're keeping the action away from Nisha, though. Nisha was actually able to... I don't think he got the last hit on the kill. I think mid one actually got the last hit down bottom on the Darkseer. But now, look at this. It's an uncontested anti-mage who's farming in the game versus limited disables. Gambit are going to have to try to do something to put the pressure onto this lane. You can't just let this AM do this. If he gets a good timing on this Battle Fury, it's going to be huge problems for their lineup.
Oh, absolutely. As Aldo Kulic does return down bottom, Immersion's by his side.
They have to put pressure. Because if they just leave this lane alone, then it's going to leave the supports as well of Secret just free roam around the map.
As it does still continue the individual net worth, as you see, just as we're saying, despite the action, it is the three cores of Secret being in that slightly more preferable position.
FNG will get a nice D-ward as he goes toward that mid lane.
We try and roll in onto Nisha, but even with the wall down, maybe they could burn the mana so he can't blink out. They do. He's got no mana to escape. Puppey is there. He'll hold back one of the illusions from the wall as Nisha will be allowed to walk away. They'll turn towards Puppey. They want to try and go for a potentially easier kill. Immersion lines up the roll perfectly. Puppey has the brain sap, but now the rotations come in. Yapsa on mid one, ready to strike back. The Wukong's command is down. Puppey still alive, does get hit by the poison, so they will lose him. Nisha comes in for the cleanup kill onto Aldo Kulic with the Mana Void, finds the kill. Immersion goes for the TP, there's no way to cancel it. So he'll get out of there, but Gambit losing their offlaner for the Bane as Secret made no hesitation to react.
They were so close to getting the kill there. That would have been absolutely massive for them, but they can't. And then Nisha has a Shrine available. He goes, resets, and now they don't have that wall available. They're going to have to continue to try and make these moves. And Nisha, he actually gets the disruption off onto FNG. He's trying to go for some blocks here. FNG.
He could be in trouble with Yapsa here as well. Aldo Kulic will be there to help FNG. They also have Immersion. He's going to roll forward. FNG surged away. Nisha trying to look to keep on top of him. One more hit from Yapsa does the job. Yapsa will fall in return. It's another 1-for-1 trade between the supports down bottom. As top lane space continues to be there for Zai, he's now got the Midas complete on his top lane Enigma. It's Immersion. Rolls in, but the bounty rune already claimed by Puppey. As Gambit's continuing to focus the majority of their efforts down bottom, it is leaving a lot of the rest, a lot of the map still open for Secret's cores to just farm as they wish. Zai's Enigma is going to be hitting some pretty scary item timings this game.
All three cores on Secret are going to be huge. Gambit can't put pressure on all three of them is the problem with the way that their heroes work. FNG looking like he's probably going to go down here to one more tap.
He's got the stolen poison to give him a taste of his own medicine. Immersion TP's in. Does manage to get the connection for the stun onto Yapsa. The net's out as well onto mid one. The nether toxin down. They should have the magical damage to kill off the Monkey King, and they do.
I think they need to have AFO get very involved in this game now. If they're going to have... I don't think both of these cores can actually just sit back and farm by any means when you're playing versus an AM lineup. The AM versus the Naga matchup is excellent for AM because he's just going to farm that much faster. So I do think, yeah, this Viper, he's going for the build that we see, of course, that mid one had pretty much like set into the meta now with that Atos, and I think he really needs to just get incredibly active on the map because this Naga has to be the one to just try to match the farm of the AM, but not quite there yet, as Nisha's about 1,000 gold from a Battle Fury already.
As we've seen, if they can kill this anti-mage with the Viper, with that nether toxin, it does so much at making it that much easier to fight through his magic resistance. But they need that opening control. For the most of the time at the moment, it's going to rely on sort of the Earth Spirit Immersion being able to just roll in from the trees and get that pretty quick stun off before there's a chance to react with a blink away.
Yeah.
There we go. The highest amount of deaths, FNG, hitting records.
I mean, he's making action happen,
He
so
is.
it is entertaining.
The action has been thick and fast this game from both sides.
AFO is close to that Atos. Right now, they're still kind of passive farming in secret. They're going to try to make the pressure go during this downtime, at least with 3 or 4 of their heroes, while Nisha just farms it up. Just make space for that AM.
Puppy's not quite got the level 6, so no opportunity to just open up for a play up top with the Fiend's grip as of yet. Level's just a little bit better on Gambit supports. Immersion goes for the slow. Puppy has got the Nightmare. Mid-1 wants to fight for this. Pops down the Wukong's command. Boundless Drag as well onto Immersion. Immersion can get himself out of the ultimate. FNG does use the Demonic Purge onto Mid-1, but Mid-1 will jump himself away, stop the ability of Gambit. Gambit being able to fight back into this. And at the same time, Gambit do have to be a little careful. Zaya's around, does have Black Hole available. So they don't want to get too close to this Enigma. Or if they do, they have to make sure they have the Disable or Silence on him from Immersion.
Yeah, they've at least got like the Shadow Demon Disruption that can come out and also the Naga in that, but yeah, for the most part, like we were saying, so much pressure on this Earth Spirit in this game. AFO does have the Atos now too, so he can look to go try to make some plays. I really think he needs to start being active. They need to pressure Nisha. They can't just let him sit in the jungle. So I think a smoke into the enemy jungle from Gambit here, into getting a deep aggressive ward so you can keep tabs on the AM, could be one of the choices.
As you say, though, it may be too late. Nisha has the money for the Battle Fury. 13 minutes in, Battle Fury complete on Nisha's anti-mage.
They just need to get some wards down to at least watch where these heroes are farming. So that's a step here. They're going to go for Zai instead.
They get the catch on him. They should have a good chance to do so. He's actually going to turn. Does have a Black Hole available, but a lot of disables available from Immersion. But he's trying to head forward. Zai looking to get on top of the two of them. The Nether Toxin down, ticking him low, as well as the poison from FNG. Zai, he'll fall surely. One more tick will do it. Zai is dead, and Gambit, they're trying for more. Roll forward from Immersion towards Yapso. The stun control helping them out as it holds down Mid-1. Gambit, they've found 2. Nisha jumps in. Mana Void finishes off Afro Ninja. Nisha trying to fight back against the two of them with the surge forward onto the center. He's on top of him. Nisha has the blink out in time. Immersion rolls forward, can't quite find the anti-mage, and he's gone potentially a little too far. He has to retreat, doesn't want to push any further, but Gambit,
not healthy.
They continue to make these trades. This time, that's one they'll take. Sure, they lost Afro Ninja, but they get both Mid-1 and Zai out of the game.
That's that Ion Shell, the Centaur creep running in and getting the stun follow-up just to save the Viper for a little bit more time. But yeah, Nisha comes in and cleans up at the end there. And that's right after he picked up a Battle Fury. So Battle Fury, now he's got a couple smaller items. He finishes up a Wraith Band and just a band of Elven Skin.
Has to be a little careful. They did blink into this.
Hot could look to set up here if he can actually get vision for the net.
He's got Immersion heading over as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no surprise there, and insane timing from Nisha this game. Over 3 minutes faster than the average Battle Fury this patch.
Immersion's invis. They can probably set this up here if Nisha's not aware.
Top lane side, he's actually setting up fights elsewhere. The Black Hole onto Alder Coolidge will allow Mid-1 to get in and beat down the Darkseer. Bottom lane, they're going to look to roll in. They do get the connecting stun onto Nisha, but he's able to reflect back the net and blink out with ease.
Oh, Immersion actually did not have the secondary stone to use his silence. He only had one when he made the jump through. It just came up right at the end there.
So Puppy with the brain sap claims the life of another. FNG falls as they're trying to sort of disrupt the farming of Nisha, but it's just not happening. He's too elusive as this anti-mage. They don't have that reliable way without the full combo of the Earth Spirit to really start a fight on him. They need the control of Immersion, and they need that damage from the Viper if they want to have any sort of chance of killing off the anti-mage.
Yeah, they need AFO to show up inside of those for those type of ganks, especially when, like we're saying, when a lot of pressure is on an Earth Spirit and he has to be making all the plays around, this is what will happen. You'll start to run out of stones if you're needed for every single type of gank. So right now he's at 2. So their team fight's actually, sure, he's got magnetized, but he's only got the 2 stones to work with right now.
Top lane Secret take the tower. That'll be the money for Mid-1 to have a completed Midas. You can see there as well, Yapso finishing the Blink Dagger on Rubik.
I believe a mech as well was finished up for Zai pretty much at the same time.
7 minutes faster than the average, this Blink Dagger timing for Yapso. So incredible timings on the items from Secret. Dahak pushing him very aggressively onto this tier 2. He does have the rest of Gambit. They are deep behind the tower. Dahak, he knows something's going around, tried to drop the Chiri, but Mid-1 is able to jump away back towards the mid lane. Puppy, Demonic Purge is down on him, and with Immersion rolling in, they should have the damage. It's not enough though. The Brain Sap, the defensive Nightmare, Puppy's able to back away, but they'll turn their attention towards the Rubik instead. Yapso falls. Top lane, Nisha getting a lot of space. They are looking for the setup. They have the sleep. Immersion's TPing in.
He's got 1 stone.
But between the two of them, will they have the damage? They do have to hack. He's got that Diffusal Blade. If they could control Nisha, but no Immersion, he whiffs it. The roll is off point, and Nisha is able to walk away.
gets the tower deny at least, but yeah. With the defusal, they definitely would have had enough
They would have
damage
had
that
it.
would have
They
been able to
needed
connect
that stun to land, but Immersion.
He should have been able to get it, right? Like if you do it with the pull, with the... Yeah, it was very, very close, but Immersion just off the mark. That would have been, yeah, just such a huge kill for them. It would have been able... They probably would have been able to push forward onto this tier 2 mid, too.
I mean, Nisha's just had such a beautiful opening to this game. 2-1 and 3, Battle Fury, Yasha. 9.4k net worth. Mid lane, they're going to try for a fight. Gambit, they roll forward. The Wukong's command is down. They're stuck in the midst of it all here. They've got to get out of it, Gambit. They're trying to retreat, but Alpha Ninja's held in place. He'll turn with the poison, but he's going to fall. The wraparound's there for Nisha as he'll start to punch into Immersion. Jump forward. Nisha finishes off the Earth Spirit. FNG, he'll be chased as well by Zai with the Malefice. Gambit lose 3 as he'll let the kill go to mid one. Zai taunting FNG, allowing his mid to claim the gold.
He lets it go, but the Malefice got blasted.
He was trying to be a nice guy.
And mid one TP's top gets the deny, but the Haki with the defusal might be able to try to set up for kill. Mid one has the Jingu stacks up.
He's got a bit of lifesteal, but and with the Fiend's Grip on Puppey, they'll hold back the Naga Siren. Yapso's keeping it as well. He's got the telekinesis for that extra disable. And they'll also clean up the hack. 4 heroes of Gambit dying all over the map as Secret start to make big plays. And this anti-mage continuing to just go entirely uninterrupted. Third highest amount of last hits in 80 minutes of this event. No surprise at all with the farm that Nisha's got. He's got the money for the recipe, 500 gold. The Manta Star will be there. Once he has the Manta, I don't see this guy dying.
No, he's only died once anyway, and that was in the beginning of the game when he blinked into them. He should have probably died once more top, you could say, but slight little misplay coming out from Gambit, and yeah, that misplay top, them not getting that kill and them doing a three-person aggressive play in Secret's jungle there versus pretty much everyone of Secret.
We got the FNG. These stats.
FNG.
Poor old FNG.
This is starting to get quite out of hand, at least this anti-mage in particular.
They've
like that 5,000 gold, but that 15,000 experience is getting close.
Look for mid one. They get the silence and the slow off. Alpha Ninja on top of him as well with the Viper Strike.
Oh, he dodges it.
He does manage to indeed dodge the ult. That'll allow him to turn with the Boundless Strike. Immersion still has the follow-up control. They go for the defensive Nightmare. Still running back with the blast there. From the Satire Tormentor being controlled by Older Kulich will get them the damage to kill off the Monkey King.
Ooh, what level vac? Okay, only level 1 vacuum. I was like, he has a blink dagger and they have vacuum and they have Enigma on their team.
Do see Zai here as well, Immersion. He's going to be able to roll away before Malefice comes out, but there's the timing from Nisha. Manta style is complete. He's nearly level 18 as well on the anti-mage.
How's Dahak? Dahak only level 13 on the Naga.
And that difference is going to grow ever so more. They are hunting for Nisha. There are 4 heroes around. Got the setup with the disruption roll for Nisha. He's already out with the blink. He's into the trees. They don't seem to quite know where he went, so Nisha will be fine. Back down on the side of Secret's map. The hack is found alone, so an unsuccessful hunt there from Gambit for Nisha.
And he didn't even
Secret
TP.
Find the Naga Siren.
Yeah, he didn't even TP either. He just stayed and he's like, okay, I can just cut the wave now. And they do have options to kill him with on Gambit, like the illusions, right? I think that's probably their best way is not just the Shadow Demon, but that Darkseer. If they can actually connect stuns on him and have the anti-mage fight himself, that's probably their best way to get the kills is the silence connects, but Manta is there.
He's just so slippery, so hard to catch. We saw there Immersion, as soon as he sees an anti-mage blink near him, he rolls away. He's too scared to try and initiate. As they have to have the perfect composition of heroes ready to go to have any sort of chance of killing this anti-mage.
And it's you know, we keep mentioning, you know, this anti-mage, of course, because he's the game winner. But you look, and it's not like Secret's other heroes aren't set up for the later game too. It's a Midas on mid one, like we were talking about, and the Midas on the Enigma too. So they're going to keep scaling. And if you look at Gambit, they've got no Midases.
There's no Midases. We've seen many times before this patch how that ends up going.
In the last game, they had 3 Midases going into that 44-minute game, and they still weren't able to. And it's looking similar. Secret just so damn powerful.
I've still been unable really to make big plays with Afo Ninja. He's only been involved in 6 of the 16 kills. He has got the Rod and the Greaves. He's queuing up the Force Staff, but they've just not been in a position where he's been there with them when they've tried to catch out Nisha's anti-mage. Gambit, one more attempt at an invasion into the Secret jungle.
Nisha's going actually the safe item next. He's queued up a BKB. With that BKB, he cannot die to the side of Gambit. And then he doesn't have to worry about the mana burn, in particular from his own illusions if he does get caught by that. Or the mana burn from the Naga Siren in particular too.
Nisha will show himself down bottom. Will force a TP reaction from FNG towards the mid. They'll try for Puppey. The Troll Summoner looking to set up with the net, but Puppey is able to walk away. Gambit don't want to try and dive that deep for a Bane kill. But an unsuccessful smoke from Gambit means that they're still unable to find this core pick-off that they wish for. And he's switching around, he's still deciding. He did have the BKB, now he's thinking Skadi. I mean, he definitely gets away with both. You say, sure, with BKB, he's unkillable. With Skadi, he's still probably not going to die.
They're probably feeling a pretty comfortable grasp on this game with the way that they're farming. And you look at Gambit's lineup too, and they don't have a BKB, they don't have a way to stop Black Hole. Like, there's no way.
No.
So BKB Black Hole, yeah, once he's got that BKB, he can just easily go for it since, you know, that the Naga net does not pierce through that spell immunity anymore. Nisha, counterspell.
He's actually going to charge straight back towards him. FNG does have the Demonic Purge, but of course doing no damage at all to this anti-mage. As Nisha just showing that there's no reason for him to be scared at all of anything that Gambit throw at him unless they have sort of a 5v1 situation. He's level 20.
I actually just see all secret farming right now. Puppey's hitting neutrals, Yapsor's hitting neutrals, and Zai's hitting neutrals too. They're just farming around the map, and it puts the pressure on the Gambit. They have to try to make moves in this game. They can't actually just let this happen. They're gonna get outscaled.
They really are. There's no core that they have that can keep up with the pace of this anti-mage.
Seems to have found mid one here in the trees.
But roll forward. TNT jumping away in time. Immersion cannot get on top of the Monkey King. And Zai, he's just continued to have the freest game of ever, consistently just being on this top half of the map.
Now he's got BKB, so now, I mean, their team fight already looks stronger for Secret. Now it's just so much stronger versus what Gambit has.
7K lead, 21-16, at 24 minutes in.
They get the catch on Darkseer.
Got the Wukong's command and the Fiend's Grip. Older Kulich cannot get out of this combo. Up top, they do manage to find the control though onto Nisha.
They got him.
They got him.
With just the two supports as well, the illusions, like we were mentioning, that's the thing that can turn to kill him. And yeah, he already committed. He got the ulti orb. So.
He did. I wondered if he might have changed it up for the BKB after seeing himself die that quickly like that. But as you say, he's already halfway into the Skadi. As you say, it's all about the illusions for Gambit. If they can utilize Nisha against himself, they can get him in kills, and they're going to go for Roshan whilst the anti-mage is dead. They don't do it incredibly quickly.
They know that mid one already used the Wukongs though, so they know they're not going to have that or the Fiend's Grip available.
The song.
They've got the BKB Black Hole though on the side of Secret. They might have to song just when this starts getting low to make sure that they can guarantee this kill.
It might be the safe play. Stolen Nether Toxin being thrown into the pit, causing a little annoyance. They are so close to finding it. They really want to finish it at least before Nisha's back in the game. Mid one in position on the trees. Zai still on the high ground. Roshan's falling low. Mid one, is he going to try and go for the steal? He's Primal's bringing in, but he will not kill Rosh. They get the kill. The Aegis is still there. Dahak will pick it up. As they get the Roshan, they get the Aegis, and they kill mid one.
They actually vacuumed him as soon as he was trying to jump into there. They get to save their song too. That's pretty damn nice for them.
A big objective for Gambit to find in a game where they were slipping slowly and slowly behind.
Just getting these, we always talk about it when you're playing versus anti-mages, but FNG, it's like the warden game is going to be very important, just watching for the Shadow Demon to try to get those catches on the AM. If they do, like we said, like if he gets those illusions on him, it is a huge problem for Nisha. So getting a defensive ward inside of your jungle, and then usually like you put one aggressive ward and one defensive ward, because AM is going to be farming at that fast pace that he will be in your jungle a lot, and you can get those catches on him in there. Signs of life for Gambit.
Once Dahak has the butterfly, you are going to have that. You're definitely going to have the damage with his illusions, the diffusion of the butterfly, and he's sort of disabled on Tanisha. They do have the physical to kill this anti-mage as long as they can hold him in place. Dahak even thinking about the song there for an attempt, but Nisha already out into the trees, and Dahak won't risk it. So Nisha TP's back over to the safety of his half of the map. 100 gold to go, and he'll have the Skadi. But as we've seen, that can work for him and against him. It's only going to make those illusions stronger.
Yeah, in particular that wall. I mean, the SD illusion, sure, but the wall is the big one inside of the team fights when they do end up happening. Because we do have a Blink Dagger on the Darkseer. So he should be able to get good guaranteed positioning for those wall setups in most situations.
The run. Into the mid lane, mid one, he's ready to fight back. Wukong's command is down as well as the grip straight away. A defensive disruption comes out from FNG in an attempt to keep Zai, and so keep Ninja alive. Zai's popped the BKB. He's holding on for the black hole, doesn't need to use it as of yet, as they've lost one. Nisha comes in with a wraparound, that's going to be 2 more dead, and now Ninja's in trouble as well as Nisha chases down the Viper. 4 dead on Gambit to hack the last one left alive, but he is alone. He's trying to run, he does have the song, but he's not going to get the chance to get it off. The bounty strike comes down as they'll burn through the Aegis, and they'll set up to kill him a second time. Zai puts down the black hole. No chance for a song from Dahak as Gambit get team-wiped by Secret. The Aegis is fought through, and Secret can get the push on.
Gambit getting over-aggressive there and just walking directly into the Wukong's command. Mid one did 5,000 damage in that last fight. Even the Mana Void alone did probably around 2,000 too. They just got the perfect situation of Gambit getting over-aggressive right after they had such a good situation happen. It just completely turns around in one quick instant.
2 towers taken in the middle lane. The tier 1 and tier 2 still ready for the taking down bottom for Secret as they'll move over. Gambit unlikely to want to try and form any sort of defense outside of the base without serious consideration. I mean, I say that, but they're TPing in with the fortification. Secret do know that the song is still available, so they will respect that. They'll back off. They don't want to push their luck down bottom. There's no need to. They know they're ahead. They know that they can go back, farm up the next item. They're already at 13k lead, and they have got that scaling potential with the anti-mage.
The thing is that this game, it's like the song isn't that much. It's not a threat really, because sometimes you see the song and they have these huge setups. They have the song into Black Hole. They have the song into Jakiro Ice.
You've got the Darkseer Earth Spirit.
They've got the Darkseer, but with the Earth Spirit, it's not really the same anymore. Where you have like a line stun. You have a single target stun now, so it makes a bit of a difference. As we just see Yapsor constantly stealing Nether Toxin actually in this game and just throwing it out. Does crazy amounts of damage as a Rubik.
And he won't be too fussed as well if he even grabs a Viper Strike, but with that Aghanim's complete on him.
Yeah.
As Nisha, 3.4k gold, ready to invest in a Basher. He's going to jump forward. He has got the counter spell. Manchester Hunt as well. They do surround him. Can they get him with the control of the wall down? They can. Nisha slips up. And out there on his own in the jungle, Gambit will kill him again with incredible speed. Nisha does have to be careful. Any mistake that he makes when there are these shadow demons, Darkseers around him, plus an Earth Spirit, they can kill him very quickly with his own power.
Yeah, he needs. He just needs the BKB. He had it queued up, but then he switched again to the Basher and the Abyssal.
Gambit poking a puppy, surges there onto the Viper to allow Ninja to keep the gap closed. They'll head forward to hack, roll it from immersion. He's hunting for more. Mid one on the trees, has to jump away. Gambit get another kill. A Secret are trying to retreat. Immersion lands the stun. FNG with the disruption, buying time for Dahak to get in. Another roll forward. The control is there, holding him down as they'll almost certainly get Yapsor as he's rooted up. No escape, kicked down as Gambit get 3 kills. As soon as they kill Nisha, they open up the opportunities of look for more. Top lane, Alpha Ninja has to respect that Zai has got a black hole. So he'll be careful. Mid one as well by his side. Alpha Ninja, if he does poke towards this lane, the two of them may go for a kill attempt on him. They know that he is alone on Gambit. Midnight Pulse down, Wukong's command, and the Boundless Strike is out as well. He'll turn with a Viper Strike. They have the damage, no need for a black hole as Alpha Ninja will fall. Secret, as soon as they lose 3, will at least look to capitalize and strike back when they know that Viper's out on his own. Gambit, they get the space for the tier 2 mid though.
You can have the Butterfly now finished up on the Naga Siren too. Now Nisha is respawning. He's, like I was saying, he's still queuing up this Basher. He doesn't seem like he wants to still go for that BKB. Just like in that last game, he just waited as long as possible to stall the BKB for the long duration in the later stages, and now he's actually switched back. Okay.
I mean, it's understandable that he has to feel the need for a BKB this game.
It will make him immortal. There's no way he'll die if he has that BKB, unless it's a cooldown, of course. Zai versus FNG.
A few stacks of the poison, but not enough. He does have the Greaves and the BKB, Zai, if he feels threatened. Greaves pop to remove the silence. It does also have FNG Puppy heading over. He's going to jump inside! Oh, it's the perfect positioning! Absolutely perfect from Zai as he gets right in between the two. Can they finish off the kills? Now that's another question. With the back of a Yapzor mid one, yes they can. Jump in from the Monkey King. They'll finish up both of them as a frame-perfect black hole from Zai sets up 2 kills for Secret.
They've got all their lanes pushing into, and Nisha's respawned. Can buy the full BKB if he wants to as well. And yeah, like, I mean, yeah, that was literally perfect. It seemed like it caught right on the edge, getting that Shadow Demon as well.
Getting both of those kills.
And it's just patience, right? Zai was just, he was very confident in himself. He's like, they don't have their Viper, it's just the 2 supports really setting up on me. I can just weave between their disables. As now they go for that high ground. Nisha switches again from the BKB, by the way. He's constantly switching items, which one he wants.
I mean, you can feel it. You know, every time he dies, he's like, I should do need a BKB.
And then he's like, nah.
And then every time sort of Puppey looks away, he's like, no, I'm getting a Basher. He wants to fight. He wants to punch people. He doesn't want to play defensive, but he may be forced to. And he's still holding on to that 5K gold. We'll see which way Nisha goes.
Nah,
and he is going to be the BKB. He's going to play it safe. Yeah. He's going to play it safe. And you can absolutely understand why. With the, you know, as we said, the only way he's died so far has been to the mana burning, the inability for him to blink away.
Yep.
And with the BKB, that should no longer be a threat.
I mean, there's only, with that BKB, like even before, there's only really 1 stun. It's just he had to worry about some like silences. Now it's like that, he'll never get stunned by the Earth Spirit with this. Gambit, make sure they try to walk out to just keep vision and tabs inside that Roche pit. They will put a Centaur creep, and it's a long respawn, 3 minutes.
Which I think, you know, Secret there will be that little bit happier with, as it will buy time for Zai to at least have the black hole back up.
Yeah, and finish up an Octarine before that black hole's back up too. And he's got the CDR talent, so.
Yeah, that's going to really shut down the cooldown. The black holes are going to be coming incredibly frequently from Zai. He's got the plus 70 Eidolon damage too. So any one team fights are going to quickly convert into a very scary push from the Enigma's army.
I'm loving these Nether Toxin battles.
It's both lanes being shoved out by either side, trying to finish that force as well. Another sort of measure to get Nisha out of tricky situations. Nisha gets gone upon.
The team fights still look, if it's a straight 5v5 in these situations, Secret, like there's no way to stop the BKB black hole. And it's the frequency of it's going to be coming out more and more. Gambit, they have to try to catch Secret off guard when they start the fights. They have to get some incredible type of initiations coming from Immersion, who now has the Blink Dagger finished up. They also have the BKB on Darkseer too, so a little bit safer for their 2 initiators to just jump in and start the fights.
And Hack, I mean, what do you think you're considering on the Naga Siren? Is this a game where he needs a BKB as the carry, or can he afford to just start up? He's queuing up another Butterfly.
Ooh. I think if he sees Nisha having a Demon Edge, he'll probably just switch that immediately. I think more than likely it's the Heart. Yeah. I think that's more than most likely one.
What about
Heart or Scotty?
I was going to say Scotty for himself.
Either. Yeah. If he wants to get some like HP, just straight, because he's kind of squishy, 2400 HP right now. I say that it's squishy, but I mean 33 armor. It's just. Versus how much damage potential that Secret has. The thing is, they also have Midnight Pulse, so it's like...
That's true. Building HP is also a little bit dissuaded by that, so maybe something like a BKB. But we'll see. See what he goes for.
Secret, ready for a battle. Gambit seems to be as well, but they don't actually have their Darkseer here right now.
Got to watch out for Zai. Constantly in position behind them. Anyone that heads forward, Zai will be ready with the counter Blink BKB Black Hole play.
Both teams just kind of poking at each other. Gambit trying to force mid one to use a BKB. All 5.
Smoke will finally wear off for Secret. Unable to find a jump during that smoke timing. FNG trying to lead him with the disruption, Yapzor. Goes for the telekinesis. BKB's going to be popped. They do manage to track them down, but there's the black hole. It's onto the 2 of them side. He'll absolutely take that. That allows him to kill off the Shadow Demon. Oh, no, coolest chance to BKB and surge out of there. Buyback immediately comes through from the Shadow Demon, and Puppey has the control with the Fiend's Grip onto the Earth Spirit. They'll get both supports, putting a shutdown to the fight. Again, it's so hard. Every time Gambit poke, they've got to be ready for Zai to come in like that. At least they don't lose any cores. It is just the 2 supports. A buyback from FNG does mean the Gambit are in a position where they can look for Roche without the threat of the black hole.
And they've got a DD rune as well, so that'll make it that much quicker. There's still a mana void available on Secret, but yeah, no ultis.
Trying to poke at the Naga Siren.
Oh my
In fact,
God.
with the damage
Oh my
for
God.
Nisha, the Naga's in trouble with the mana void. Nisha, he finishes off Dahak, and he's looking for more. Immersion has to roll away. Buyback from both Dahak and Immersion to hold this Roche fight. Immersion rolling in, stuns there, but Nisha, he's chasing down Immersion. Jump forward as well from him on Immersion. Pulled back for this, and he dies again. Dead for 80 seconds on the Earth Spirit. They'll try and see if they can finish at least a support kill as Puppey does die. But Gambit, they're now without an Earth Spirit for a long time. Puppey has the availability to buy back if they want to make sure they have the numbers for this Roche fight. I mean, it's only 25 seconds until Black Hole's back for Zai. Into the pit they go again. Yapso has to disable the telekinesis. Onto the Nagasara. Dahak is dead for 100 seconds. Zai leads in, blocking off Aphrodite with the micro. Nisha with the mana void claims the life of FNG as that will be the fight for dying as well. GG, well played, has been called. And Team Secret take the championship title here at ESL on Katowice in the 2019. The streak, they cannot get stopped. Gambit, they try their best. Game 2, they came close. Game 3, it looked slightly hopeful, but it didn't matter. Team Secret are just that far ahead.
They just played this so damn well, and they played so confident. Even when they were dying, they were just like, okay, we can just keep farming, right? They just were farming jungle. They went for their Midas builds. It paid off. Gambit, they fought hard. They fought super hard this game, trying to get kills left and right, and it still didn't matter. Secret, just with excellent drafts and a flawless, almost flawless
Absolutely.
tournament.
And this collection of remarkable individuals, Puppey, Zai, Yapzor, Mid1, Nisha, looking to be absolutely unstoppable. The streak, their winning streak, it does not end here. It will continue into their next tournament. Who is going to be able to stop them, Fog?
I don't know. Maybe Ice Frog trying to find some ways to take out Puppey, but man, they just seem absolutely unstoppable.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your ESL 1 Katowice 2019 champions, Team Secret!
Ready? Anytime? Kato, give it up for your ESL 1 champions! Puppey, last time I asked you a question in terms of raising this trophy. You were experimenting. You've raised this trophy yet again for ESL 1. What do you give credit to in terms of playing this level of Dota right now for your team?
We're still experimenting, and the experiments work.
And the experiments work. Definitely, a second championship is great testament to that. Zai, you have been playing some amazing Dota. Those black holes that last game were just on point. How can you give us a reason? Is there any particular reason you're playing such great Dota right now?
New year, new me, maybe.
New year, new me. Okay. Last but not the least, I just want to get some words from Nisha really quick. Don't be afraid. You've won the championship in front of your home crowd. In your own words, anything you want to say to them?
Dziękuję wszystkim, którzy przybyli tu i którzy kibicowali nam i mam nadzieję, że podobały się gry.
Thank you, Nisha. Okay, I have one more thing that, of course, needs to be done.
and I think I need some help. Legion, a little bit of help, please. It is time to crown the Mercedes-Benz MVP. So Legion is making her way. Who do you guys thought won it? Who's our MVP? All right. Okay, I have, of course, our MVP here. Hello, Legion. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mercedes-Benz MVP for ESL 1 Katowice is Zai! Zai, come on down here, buddy. Why don't you claim your crown? Ladies and gentlemen, your Mercedes-Benz MVP, Zai! Zai, why don't you make your way back to your team? And ladies and gentlemen, as Zai makes his way back to his team, why don't we give one last big round of applause? You have been amazing, Katowice. Your ESL 1 Katowice champions, Team Secret!
Another day, another title, another trophy for the wonderful Team Secret. They are the dominant force here.